It's always annoying having to reset the microphone. There we go. Fixed. Apologies. We have voice now. Hi. Welcome. I exist. I promise. Just a bunch of things decided to go wrong here at the start of stream. But hi. Yes, we are doing Subnautica again. I don't really have any good reason for it aside from just I want to play more. I might have a problem. We'll see. We will see. So with that in mind, I did do a bit of off-camera stuff, which was mainly getting back anything lost last time. If you saw that stream, you know it went ever so well. Ever so well. Nonetheless, we're back. We made progress. And we're going to be continuing the video game. So with that in mind, let's get started. I was pretty happy with how chat was last time, so let's go linger there where it was. And we're going to keep going. As always, hope for the best and all that. So, like I said, did a bit off camera. Otherwise, things are mostly as they were before. The main differences are just I rebuilt the Seamoth. That's about it. There's not much else I could say. So here's the new one. It's blue and it says Seamoth 2. Not much else different about it. It has the same upgrades it had. But you know, it took some time. But I'm happy to have it back so quickly because, quite frankly, not having a Seamoth feels like it would kind of suck. So we're not going to linger at that problem. And instead, we're going to figure things out. So, today, plan. I have no plan. I don't know what I want to do yet. There's some stuff we're just going to have to kind of... Can I put this down somewhere? That'd be nice. I can. I should put a bag there. Why not? I don't really want it on my person, but I also don't have many places I could put it. So I have a couple items still. We have one more stalker tooth, so I'm going to have to get more eventually. It's a little awkward, but you know, we just kind of got to deal with that stuff. It's back to the matter, so to speak. Other than that, I think we just got to spend the beginning here figuring out what we're going to do. So with that in mind, I guess let's think. Are there any codes and clues I've yet to solve? Not really. I think these are mostly in the life pod 7, 6, and 4, I'm fairly sure. So yeah, there's the alien facility stuff, but the depth of 800 meters is a little off-putting. We're not doing that yet. I'm fairly sure that the Mark III of the depth thing would be good for that, but we also don't have access to like any rubies yet, so a little sad, but not yet. There are scanner room upgrades that I did consider last time, but I don't know. I don't know. They should be in biomes you visited. That's good to know at least. Question is which one. There's a lot of dangerous ones apparently. Oh well. Let's figure it out. Also, these have been growing nicely. I did do a bit of farming of these, but for the most part, it's... The thing is, there's just not a lot I can do with it. Maybe I could... Are these empty? I could fix this out though. That's fine. I want to pick up the storage thing. That is opening it. I don't want that. Inventory full. I should probably put some stuff away then. Let's put stuff in the pot. I don't do that very often. Might as well. Never mind, the pot is very full, but we can transfer stuff around. Because we have areas for gold, we have areas for lead, etc. All that sort of thing. So let's grab the gold first. And we can put some sulfur, gold, sulfur, some coral tube samples, more gold. Put another one of those in there. Grab some diamonds. Put quartz. diamond. And I think that's good for now. And then we could just put a bunch of the stuff we have here into this corresponding spot in the actual base. As we do.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So, I did not grab any lithium. Don't know why I opened that. Over in there. Do have a space for titanium, which currently empty. Don't think there's much here we need. Gold is one of these bigger ones. We have a lot of gold. At the end of this hall is the diamond locker. Don't have any of this, but I do want to see. We only have 5. That isn't great. We'll see. We'll see. There's a lot to figure out currently. Mainly, what I want to do now that we're back. The main things of consideration, as far as I'm concerned, is possibly that better, just like any upgrades we could get as far as equipment we have goes. So, let's think. We have a lot of stuff currently. I should scroll up and not down. There is the swim charge fins, which we could do since they're a pretty simple crafting recipe, all things considered. It's mostly silver. And then we also need the poly and words, that stuff, the green stuff. Otherwise, didn't look back. Okay, did we just see gold and hydrochloric acid, which is just deep shroom and salt deposit. Deep shroom, it just occurred to me, is different than acid shroom. So I'm guessing that means it's in fact... Hold on. Yeah, these are different. These are acid mushrooms. It's not the same thing. Crud. That's what I get for not reading. They just look the same, so I was like, probably the same. It's not the same thing. Okay, that complicates it. Also, apparently we do have cameras. I don't know if I'm necessarily going to use them much, but they are there. Other than that, we could head back over there, because there is more cave we could look in. And that's not a totally terrible idea. But I don't know. Kind of the trouble. We're in a spot where there isn't a lot in terms of things we could do. We could also head back to some of the other biomes. In particular, we have a lot of these at this point. I feel like I don't really need to know the location of drones all the time. We could head back near Life Pod 17, which is where the where we get the purple mushroom area. We didn't really do too much there aside from exploring and grabbing any magnesium we happened upon, but that was mostly inconsequential. It was not a lot. But then we got the 2 500 meter locations, and frankly, those sucked. But they were there, and they aren't particularly difficult to get to. I just need to not bring the sea moth in this time. You know, learn my lesson. Do we want to head back here? We could head back to the one that destroyed the sea moth. Feels risky. But I also didn't really get a chance to look around there much. And we do have the means. I just got to be careful not to bring the sea moth in, because last time that was not worth it. If there's one thing I would do differently, it's the fact that I just brought the sea moth in of itself. I think I would leave it just outside the cave. Especially since this time we're just going to look around. We're not looking to actually... Whatchamacallit? I don't know. We're just going to go. I'm not going to think about it too much, because if I do, I'm going to overthink it. We're just going to... Actually, hold on. Let's not be stupid and actually grab some fish before we go, because our character. Very good at dying of starvation slash thirst. So let's actually grab some fish and make sure we're gonna live. I don't need the map, it blocks my view. Maybe I'll grab a couple batteries and such. That couldn't hurt. Honestly, usually 2-3 peepers is usually enough, so I'm not too concerned about that. I think we're fine food-wise. I just might want to grab some more water materials, because thirst is, in the end, is the one that always goes down the fastest. I always forget about the whole, you know, preparation step. It's kind of important. You can't just leave and be like, I'll worry about food and water later. No, worry about it now. Alright, let's get these down. And then we should be fine. And we can also make water. Water for days. I always forget, don't just spam click, it doesn't work. It just does not. Okay. So that should be plenty in terms of materials. I think we're fine. If I'm not, well, we'll find out the hard way, sadly, but I feel like I'm good. And I'm probably not gonna die, but we'll see. Oh, sea moth, protect me. Oh. This is gonna go horribly wrong somehow, I feel like. I don't know how. But it feels like it is, somehow. Oh, can I not? Really? I thought I could move while we're... whatever. There. Vital signs should be good for a while, so that won't be a concern. We just need to get to a point where this little icon is about 500 meters away, because we're around the top. So that shouldn't be that big a consideration. Time will tell in the end, but I'm pretty sure we can get down there fine. And then air-wise will just be a matter of, you know, staying around the surface of the cave. Go back to the sea moth if we need it. Otherwise, hope for the best. I don't like coming back here just because last time didn't go well. But at the same time, I can't really just avoid the place forever, so it's kind of the logic we're going based on. Alrighty. So somewhere down here is the cave entrance. I don't know what just hit me, but I really wish it hadn't, because that's not helping. Okay, so if I recall, there's a big trench. The entrance is not hard to find. The hard part is not losing everything in the process. Okay. I trust sea moth. I know. It's not the best plan we've had, but it's our plan. Alright, we're gonna camp you here.
Passing 100 meters.
Oh, did I?
Oxygen efficiency
Oh, I forgot I was using this. I think we have enough air for it to work, but
Oxygen efficiency
that is not going to help anything. Alright, we're looking for anything we can harvest from down here. Anything worthwhile. Whether or not we'll find anything, we'll see. Those squids are around, so we do need to be careful. Okay, it's a crystal of some sort. How fast is air going down? It is going down fairly quick. I really should have brought the rebreather. But, you know, that's hindsight for you. It's nice. Doesn't mean you'll have it. Ow, what the? What's hot? Okay, fine, I won't go that way. Beesh. This biome's interesting, but there's not a lot I'm realizing. Like, as far as ores and such go, I was expecting more, but I'm honestly not seeing a lot. Oh, I see. Alright, let's go back up, because we are going to need air soon. If I could see... Sea moth. There we go. Let's get some air. So we are going to need it.
30 seconds.
Honestly, it didn't even feel like 30 seconds. That felt like way less. Okay, so we are... This area is still dangerous. I will admit. I gotta be careful. Head back down. And let's check around some more. So we do want to avoid the pillars of smoke. That's the main thing I've gotten so far. Is this something? Gel sack. Okay. It's nice. I don't know if there's much else around here because I'm not seeing anything. It's all very... Okay, so there's a squid thing. Not shocked. I saw them before. They mostly take out your electronics, though. I don't think they really did much to me myself. Honestly, though, I don't know if coming here was worth it. There's not... Like, I found one thing. I don't know what that thing does, but we found it. I guess. Okay. Hot. All in all, it's pretty barren. Huh. Yeah, I think this was a bust. I think we're just gonna go. Coming back here. Dangerous and proving kind of not worth it.
30 seconds.
Which is weird, because I thought for sure it'd be worth it, but no. Despite the danger of the area, it's not a lot that I saw. And we already looted the habitat pretty thoroughly, I feel like, so won't get much from that either. There is stuff around the outside. Do not startle me, game. Please. Is this something? Membrane tree. Okay. Doesn't look like there's much to it. At least that I'm seeing. So this biome is pretty similar to... I don't know what gel sacks are good for, if anything. But they don't take up much inventory either. So I guess we'll grab them while we're here. There's a lot of quartz. Some sandstone there, which valuable stuff is usually found within, so you know, we'll take it. What are those? Just another variety of fish, I guess? Huh. Is that anything? Or is it just another one of these? I think it is. Yeah, just a membrane tree. Okay. Let's head back toward the sea moth. Yeah, I think... I don't know. I'm not seeing anything. It's all very... about what we saw last time, which, while fine, I don't know. It's just not what I was looking for. Well, that's kind of sucks.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, let's go back, I guess. Sadly, nothing. Is that anything? That might be worth scanning at the least. Moon pool. Oh. Well, if we still needed the moon pool, that'd be cool, but we have it. So. Sad. I mean. We can look around. We are here, and in the end, as long as we stay out of there. What's that? Is that, what I think it might be? Oh, it actually? Hold on. Provided I could spot it, that's actually really good. Okay, hold on. Maybe not so pointless. I didn't think we would find rubies. I'm gonna be frank. I didn't think this would be that area. But it is proving otherwise. Question is there any more? I don't see any. Now granted, I haven't been here that long, so I don't know the ins and outs of this place yet. But I mean, we can look. We're here. Might as well. We can go a little further down, I guess. No. See, the best I can do currently is scan, like, the exterior, see if I spot one. I don't want to go down near the dangerous-looking fish. That seems like a bad move. But till I see said danger, like, it seems few and far between. As long as we're careful. See, there's another. And given how much we need rubies, I'm kind of willing to risk it. See, those worry me. I don't know what they do exactly, but they don't give me the vibe of friendly creature. So we're going to keep our distance. Just keep to ourselves. It's fine. Keep an eye out for any gems. So rubies exist here. Really good to know, honestly. Just gotta keep an eye out for them. Of course, whether or not they'll actually show themselves is another story, but I at least have hope that coming here wasn't a waste of time. Nope. We're just gonna back away from that. That is what we call not good looking. That is what we call scary looking, if anything. What are those? Weird. Very weird. As I figured, water's the first stat to go down enough that I need to refill it. That's why I brought water. Is this anything? I'm getting hit by, like, the smallest things, and they're damaging the ship. I don't appreciate. There's another ruby. I mean, as long as it doesn't explode on me. Fine. At least I believe so. Let's look in here real quick, because as long as it's not too expansive a cave, could have some rubies in it, which I would like. I haven't made that clear. Yeah, no, honestly, I didn't think we'd be finding rubies so soon, but here we are. Finding them. Just out in the open. Honestly, pretty good start, I'd say. Now, granted, I gotta be careful, because we don't know a lot about the biome. Which makes sense. I kind of just beelined out of here the moment the sea moth broke. I was not interested in sticking around. That's for sure. But Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot here that I just don't know about, so may as well keep searching. Let's get as many rubies as we can, because the less we have to be here, the better. That's my other thought. Return trips could go worse. You never know. Never know. On the other hand, I could be pushing my luck. That's kind of the trouble. I won't really know which it is until we're done here. And being done here is very subjective. We could leave at any time, really. There is nothing keeping us here. We could leave. The only thing that's keeping me here realistically? The promise of rubies. Which, it's a pretty good reason, but until my inventory's full, I could literally just stay here. And we have quite a few, to be fair. It's not like we're not pretty well off. But also, I want to get as many as we can. Luckily, they're not too hard to spot when they do show up. It's a matter of where. Okay, there's one, I think. They are small, admittedly. But I would expect nothing else. They're pretty valuable. Ooh, I think I saw one in the crevice there. Which is a little riskier. But we are going to go in. We could look around quickly with the light. Ooh, oh, this green one. I don't know what its use is yet, but I'll take it. I will take it. Jeez. There's a lot of them there, actually. Okay, our inventory's full. Let's head back to the Seamoth. And let's get out of here. Because honestly, we've had a pretty good haul. Now I know this kind of stuff's here. I feel good. I feel willing to leave. I'm not risking my life this time. We're having a successful mission. Thanks. Let's go. Honestly, pretty happy. Now, whether that luck is going to continue throughout the stream, we'll see. But as far as starts go, it's not terrible. Could have stuff. That is kind of the thing. I will admit. Is this a bad idea? Is this pushing my luck? Maybe, but... Listen. Drill arm. Hold on. Okay. Not bad stuff. I just don't know a lot about the area we're in. Making me a little bit paranoid. I cannot believe we found a freaking wreck on the way back. I was just trying to leave and bam. Possible items. I don't think I see any looking scrap there. Oh, do they teleport? Okay, admittedly, that's a little scarier. I'll admit, don't like that. We're gonna go down. See if we can find anything. As long as we're careful. Of course, there'll be a room like that. Yeah, okay. Let me pull out the freaking laser cutter. Okay, we're gonna have to cut this open, go back to the seam off, and then go from there, because I don't know if we have enough air to necessarily search here thoroughly after opening it. Oh, maybe actually. We have more air than I thought we would. Nutrient block. Don't particularly need. Really? Really? Feels like I'm being messed with almost. Like, 1, okay. 2 though. Okay, I think it's safe to say we're gonna wanna... Oh, there's also upward. Okay, yeah, let's go back up toward... Oh, what the... What are you? Nah. Nah. You can do that? No. It took half my health. And I have so much loot at the moment. Between southwest... I wish I could just set my own waypoints. Is that possible? Beacon manager... No, sadly I can't put my own beacons. That'd be nice. I'm guessing I'd have to make one. I'm guessing that's what beacons are for, actually. I haven't really made them before, so I didn't really think about it. But it's probably for stuff like this if you want to come back later. Darn it. If I had a healing thing, I would. Honestly, I would stay. But I don't want to risk losing all the rubies and such we found. I really don't. It's just not worth it to me. I'm going to try and remember the general direction. Because it's literally just between south and southwest from the pod. In fact, I might write that down. We can come back, but we got rubies. This trip was not fruitless. We did get something out of it. Which makes me feel better about the whole thing, honestly. Could have been better? Yeah. But that's how it is. Stalkers, not in the mood. Leave me alone. I think that's just scrap. Well, we made some progress. I started to complain. Okay. Charging. Might as well repair real quick while we're here. I don't think that changes at all. Or maybe it does. Because I can't actually do that while it's docked. Anyways, we got rubies! And also uranite. Highly radioactive. Ooh. Okay, careful with that. I mean, can we make Hold on. Modification station mark. Yeah, Palace Steel Ingot, and then that. Yeah, Seamoth Depth Module Mark II. I think more likely I'd go for these, because... As well, I think we have the materials. Right, so this locker is mostly health things, which we could use some help right now. Okay. I think that says a lot about our trip currently. That area, while fruitful, very dangerous. And of course, the more we go, the more we'll have to face such dangers, which, not great. I will admit, not great. I think we want the stronger diving suit. That would make sense to get at this point, because as you saw, I took quite a hit. It was not... That could have gone very, very wrong. Whew. Frankly, a miracle, it went fine. Okay. Let me think. Let me think. Honestly? I think we would focus on our diving suit first. So, what kind of recipe was that again? We need this first of all. So, fiber mesh. We might also go grab some more stalker teeth while we're at it, because we're going to need more enameled glass in the future, I imagine. So, we didn't find any deep shrooms, which kind of sucks. I wish I knew where those were, but I don't. Well. Orange tablet. Nickel as opposed to diamond. Beacon, I'm guessing. Yep, maintains and broadcasts its location. So yeah, that is exactly what they're for. If I thought of that sooner, oh well. I'll just have to remember manually. In fact, let me write it down now so we remember the directions to that thing. Because I opened those doors. I just didn't have... I had too much on me to lose. I did not want to risk it. South. Southwest. Okay. So I have that written down so we can go back if need be. We do have a few full batteries, so fine in that apartment. Let's see, how much is that other... I want to put stuff away, but I also don't have a lot of storage units that just aren't already taken. Yeah, that is a little awkward. I guess we'll just make this the valuable stuff chest as I see it. Stuff that's harder for me to get. Call it that. And then... I'm trying to decide what I want to do with all this stuff. You know what? Let's go get some seaweed. Just maybe some stalker teeth while we're at it. Let's see, which direction is that? Let me also manage my beacons. So, theoretically, we don't need this one at the moment. I do want this red one, because that's the general direction of the seaweed that I use to farm stalker. Where is it? There it is. Okay. So let's head that way. We'll hopefully grab some stalker teeth while we're there. Actually, I normally sit in my Seamoth because it's easier. I guess it's not the worst idea. Fully charged and everything.
All systems online.
We might want to repair it, but otherwise we'll grab the bits of stuff. We'll grab some stalker teeth hopefully while we're here. just gotta find that pile of scrap they like to hang around. Because that's the easiest way. There's this huge pile of scrap I know exists. I think it might be that. If I'm not mistaken. At the very least, there might be stalker teeth around it. The only trouble is, stalkers are not friendly. So if they come at me, I might take some damage. Not the end of the world, but at the same time, I'd rather not. So let's grab the knife. We have it handy. Let's really quick go cut some of this, because that's what we came for mainly. Alright, so... yeah, they're all over there, and there's probably teeth. I just don't know how we're gonna do it, because they're just chilling. Doing their own thing. I guess I could try fighting them off, but... I can't do much to do that, honestly. They just hang around. Doing their own thing. Being little pests. Let's see. Okay, nope. That did not end well for you, little bladderfish. I want to hop back in the sea mall for air. Because when we do go in, we want to have as much time as possible. Let's see. That might be an opportunity to look. Or you could come right back. Like a troll. They do this. I'm fairly sure there should be teeth there, because it's like so much scrap, and they just love carrying this stuff. As well as they put it in like one big pile. So it's like, there's bound to be teeth there. You know what? Screw it. You can always knife them if need be. See? One came right as I tried. I think we are going to just need to use it if worse comes to worse. Another tooth. Another tooth. Okay, there's one. Ideally, I'd like to grab 3, but I don't know how feasible that is. Because there's quite a few of them here. And while I imagine a tooth would spawn, it's just... I'd rather not take a massive hit if I can help it. Why you gotta be so annoyingly dangerous? Can I have like invisibility? Is that an option? Hey, they make scary noises. Okay, I think, honestly, maybe 2's good enough, honestly. We don't need enamel glass in high numbers yet. And I'll feel a little more comfortable if we had better armor, which we don't yet. So, we're just gonna go for now. I don't see a reason to risk everything. Well, it's not really risking everything, to be honest, but it's close to it. Alrighty. Docked. We got a bit more. So I'd say that was a success overall. Let's make fiber mesh. And that is used to make the other stuff. Synthetic fibers, which is advanced materials. Which I think is just a section. Yeah. Ooh. Righty, so personal equipment. Reinforced dive suit. We just need 2 diamonds. Okay. I'd say that's a worthwhile use of diamonds. Let's go. I'm feeling good. Honestly. Now, what it isn't good for is radiation. Which I feel like is worth considering. Gloves. Really? Okay. I really need a better place for this stuff. Storage. In spite of how much I have. That's a lot. I also got a gel sack, which I don't know how good it's... Is it just food? It might just be food. I don't know. I really don't. I guess I could put some of the sciencey stuff away too. As well as those. Just so we have clear inventory. I don't see the point in hoarding everything on my person. In fact, that feels stupid to some degree, because who knows what'll happen. So here's the general reinforced items. I feel a lot safer now. Is there anything else I want to make? We could increase the depth. Honestly, I don't mind that idea. Grab the module for it. Cruise depth is obviously 200 meters now. Actually, I think it's a modification. Which I don't really feel like wandering all the way there. So let me just grab it from here. So we need the palesteel ingot, which... A lot of titanium... We don't have nearly enough currently. Maybe the irradiation has dissipated at this point, so I can just head toward the Aurora without worrying about it. Let's see if we get a radiation warning on the way. If we do, oh well. But if we don't, we can grab some scrap. As long as we don't go near our friend, the Reaper Leviathan, the things are fine. And honestly, scrap is pretty abundant over there, so I would like to get some. Unfortunately, sand sharks like roaming the land, so they are worth considering. Let's just go a bit faster. We can always charge the batteries. I don't know if this is on or not. Okay, good. I'd really rather it not be on. So are these acid mushrooms or are they deep mushrooms? Acid. I don't know how far down you'd need for deep mushrooms. I'm assuming it's a matter of depth. I guess I technically have no way of confirming that. But that's what I would guess is the factor. Big mushroom fish. Yeah, let's go up, get our bearings again. So the ship is this way. Okay, I'm starting to see scrap. There we go. That's what we came for. Let's grab as much as we can, because we can always... That's all we're really here for. Why are there stalkers here? This is not your biome. Get out! That's not sandstone. I thought it was for a sec, but no. This is titanium. Okay, inventory full. Alright, pretty good haul. Don't think we'll be needing titanium for a little while. Admittedly, going near the Aurora for titanium, not a bad play. Not a bad play by any means. It's a bit of a trip in terms of distance, but we're fine. So now we should be able to make that ingot. Grab a couple rubies, and we should be able to make our Seamoth go deeper. Seamoth 2 will become better than Seamoth 1. Almost back. Base operations. Also, radiation seems to have dissipated, so much better in that regard. Let's get that titanium, because it is actually going to take a bit. So let's just convert it all, because that's all scrap's really good for. Bad in baiting stalkers, I guess, but we're not really looking to do that more currently. I'm content with the amount of teeth we have. Yeah, we got a lot. And we need one of these. Let's grab a lithium. We need 2 lithium, actually. Our lithium supply, not gonna lie, looking kind of low. We could head back to the island, honestly. That had quite a bit. We put the titanium away for now. I mean, look at it all. Ridiculous how much I just harvested. Then we can grab some rubies. Our valuable, valuable rubies. And convert them into diving Mark III. That should make our Seamoth a lot safer, because no longer will it be nudged and destroyed. I wonder if heal reinforcement would be... Like, could you stack that? It doesn't say. This one's clarified that it does not stack. This one does.
Intake recommended.
It doesn't. Which is a difference. I don't know. I need food, though. Oh. I need food, and it's nighttime. That's lovely timing. Oh well. Grab a few peepers. This is very easily solved. The hard part is bladderfish, because they're a little rarer. I remember the first day not being able to find any. Now I know, like, roughly the areas they tend to be.
Seek fluid intake.
But before that, it was a whole thing to find them, honestly. Stalkers being stalkers, I see. Or rather, here. Okay, so that should be enough food to last me a bit. Let's extend back in the direction of home base. And we can make some food and water. Alrighty, peepers, cooking you up. That should last me a while.
Stabilizing.
Make one more peeper and some water. Let's make like 4. Hey, okay. Well, it's a little awkward. I didn't mean to do that, but sure. How's this looking? Okay. Let's add some of these. Don't want the fuel to ever run out. It'd be incredibly awkward. So, I believe I put the module in already. Yes. We can now go down to 900 meters. We have more reinforcement. And to top it all off, things are looking good. I don't know why I said that like it's a new development. It really isn't. Mostly been that way ever since we got Rubies. But still, I'm feeling good. Making progress has that effect. As far as things we could do go, I don't have a lot. We are now capable of going around... geological data? No. Alien data, there we go. I looked at these last times, but I'm mostly looking for terminal data stuff, the locations. That. Oh, it's a coding clue, wasn't it? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there's one that's at 800 meters. Location, cave system with extensive fossil record. Southwest of enforcement platform. Honestly, we might head there. The only thing about it is we don't know how far southwest. So I'm hoping it'll just be visible, because if it isn't visible, we can hope. But I also feel like there'd be dangerous stuff there. So that is a risk we'd be taking. I don't know. We're going to take the risk, but I don't like it per se. Where would the signal for... I don't think that was it. Was it this? No. But where's the... Do I not have the signal for the island? If not, that is really annoying. Am I stupid? Those are live pods. Aurora rendezvous. I swear that was something else. How far is that? Maybe? I don't know. I feel like that was something else. Because wasn't there the one that's like the island and then there's a bunch of like up on said island? But that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the... But if that's not it, it's not listed. That is rough. That's really rough. I could always go back on the other stream and check what direction it was. I do want to make a beacon. Future stuff like this, because frankly, not having a beacon has been annoying in some instances. Got like 2 titanium. That's not where I put copper. Where did I put copper? There's one. I'll go with 1 beacon. That's fine. Just when we do get back to the island, I can put it down because I'd rather not lose that again. Then ideally, I'd want another for the other place so we just have it, but I need copper. It's not something I have in abundance at the moment, if at all. I might have to go mine some for a bit. Be inconvenient. Not the end of the world. It's a surface level thing, so I just literally need anything I could mine that's one of the more common outcrops, but I don't know. Let's look in there. What's going to be particularly annoying is all the sulfur dudes. That always annoy me. Okay, we got some copper. These are acid mushrooms, not the other one. So they're not just a cave thing, which I didn't think they would be, but you never know. Let's just stick with the one, because we don't need a lot at the moment, and I'll look for actual caves if we ever need more. I'd rather not waste too much time. Let me grab some batteries. So we can get stuff charging. Like this being that low, not a big fan. And the main other thing that needs charging is the laser cutter, so let's also grab that. Bingo. So those can charge while we're gone. And I guess otherwise, I'm going to check which direction this island was. So let me figure that out real quick. I just need to go back to the part of stream where I started heading toward there, and we had the opposite direction. That's fine. I can retrace my steps, but it's not great. Let me see. It's one of the last things I did. Let me see. I want to head back to this island. Okay, it's closer to north, I think. Yeah, it's like close to north towards southeast. Let's see if that matches this point. If not, we're going to have to go manually.
Welcome aboard Cal Systems Online.
No. Okay, it's like this direction from the look of it. Let's go this way. Hopefully we'll hit the island. That's the general hope. We should from my calculations, but we'll see. It might be more like this, actually. Either way, it's roughly this direction. I'm not too worried. As long as we're going roughly the right way, we should get there. We might want to repair our Seamoth, because it is a little hurt. 66. Not perfect. I don't know if those defensive upgrades stack. It might be worth investing in that, though, if they do. But I know it's quite a distance. So far, no. The fact that the Seamoth can leap out of the water is kind of funny. But yeah, no. I have 2 beacons, so we can set those up. And hopefully anything we might have missed, just find again. How far away is this island, man? I mean, I know I'm going very roughly based on past directions, but I assume they wouldn't have changed. But then again, don't know. I feel like if I'm encountering new stuff, that doesn't feel right. Let's head over this way. Just on the off chance. I don't know. Clearly this hasn't worked, I feel like, because we're pretty far off of where I was trying to go. But at the same time, I feel like the waypoint should have stayed. I didn't think it would take it away from me, and I don't know this. I don't recall that being the island. It could be. Gonna avoid whatever that is. Thanks, no thanks. And if not here, then I guess we just gotta try and find it, because what else am I gonna do? I'm pretty sure this is something else, though. Now, it's entirely possible that I was just not committed enough. It might have literally just been a little further. It is about 1,000 meters, to be fair, so maybe if I travel, like, backwards or something, and then I just go about 1,000 meters out, we know that... Yeah... Yeah, see, this is this island. Oh, that's not good. Okay, so we're gonna need to do that again, but hopefully better this time. So from the pod, we need to go... Backwards, we'd want to go south-ish. With a little bit more towards southwest. Okay, what are these bony fish? I don't like them. They don't strike me as friendly. And I think they weren't really a thing before. So maybe it's more of a, they only just spawned? Like if I face backwards. Ow. Oh, you attacked me. Okay, never mind. We're just gonna go. I don't want to break this thing. And it just... No. Simply no. I wish you could invert the compass. It'd be weird, but... having to reverse the directions I'm thinking of is weird. Okay, now I'm coming back toward the pod from the wrong direction, actually. Theoretically, I should be facing south, but I'm facing north. Unless I got that turned around, I don't... I guess it theoretically would be this way. We're gonna try one more time. We are gonna first repair it though, because honestly this thing is starting to see better days and I don't want to break it again. Alright, should theoretically be this way. Whether or not it will be... I mean, it's about 1,000 meters, so we're gonna have to, like, occasionally check, because 1,000 meters is hard to gauge, and if this is wrong, then I don't know. I don't know how I'd gauge that, honestly. But between the stalkers and everything else, I don't feel exactly safe. We're gonna try, though. Gonna go till we hit like 1,200 probably, and to keep the sea moth facing the... Oh wait, hold on. At an island, I see spy. Might have got it right this time. Directions! They're hard. I think I figured it out. Okay. So once we arrive here, we're gonna set up a beacon first off because I'm not making this trek blind again. Is that an ore thing? Hold on. Lithium. I like lithium. I honestly just want to dock. Oh. Seamoth, I'm so sorry. I've made an error. Wait. I'm being repelled by rocks. Stop. I can't really push you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I appear to have made an error. It's a little bit awkward. I don't know what kind of fish that is, but alright. Can I turn it? No. Okay, what if I save? Real quick. And then unstuck. Nearest available location. Sure. I can always load the save if need be, but oh. It doesn't help my Seamoth though. No! I can't shove it. Can I... Oh, what have I done? This is like the whole point. Okay, what if I quit? And then load it again? Maybe it'll reset the Seamoth position. I don't know. I'm just trying things. I've made a big error. Big error. No. What have I done? What have I done? I just assumed that would be fine for some reason. Are we really not capable of pushing it? It's like, I feel like, no. Dang it. I've officially stranded it. Okay, let's just... I was about to say, I know I made a beacon. Let me put it down, I guess. Ah! So is that a beacon I can now enable? Yes. Make it green. There we go. There's a beacon. Beacon 1. I suppose I can rename it. Okay, so beacon set up. We'll never lose this place again. On the other hand, how do we solve this? I guess at worst we could steal the upgrades pack and make a new one, but otherwise, what have I done? Come on, just reverse. No. I think the Seamoth 2 is defeated by water, or rather lack thereof, because I can't get this thing to move. And unfortunately, I don't think there's any way to make it do so. I am defeated by my own idiocy, as well as the fact that it's just... No, mostly just my idiocy, honestly. I wonder if that could work. Alrighty, we're gonna go back to the ship using our sea glide, and then we're gonna come back with the thingy that can lift objects. I don't know if that'll necessarily work. But I mean, the alternative is the sea moth is just dead. I'd like to think I could do something. But as far as ideas go, if that doesn't work, I got nothing. I just don't. Because I mean, what are you meant to do? You can't push it off, you can't... Point being, I'm never putting the sea moth anywhere near that shallow of water again. Should have just brought it to the moon pool or something. At least that would have been cool. I am really hoping that the whatever it's called helps. If it doesn't, I'm going to be incredibly depressed. Oh well. I guess at worst I'll have to live and learn and just make it again. So what else can I do?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So, propulsion cannon. You're kind of my last hope. I don't know if you'll necessarily work for this, but I'm just gonna kind of hope you do. I don't think I really need to scan creep line at this point game. So I'm just stressed because I don't want to lose another sea moth in 2 streams in a row. I was being so careful. So then I make this error. I mean, it's a pretty big error, but... Oy. Come on. I don't know. I'm hoping for the best. Unlikely as it may be. Alrighty, we're back. Grab it and hope. I'm almost hesitant. Nope, that's not what I intend. How does this work again? Oh my god, it works. Oh my god, it works. Drag it into the water. I did it! I saved the sea moth! Oh! Sea moth 2, you're alive. I'm so sorry for ever treating you this way. Hold on, I need to put the upgrades back in. Oh my god, it works. Oh, I saved it. Oh, I saved it. I saved it! Okay. So, all we really know regarding, you know, our entire goal for being here. Oh, those things are present. That's fun. Anyway, all we really know. Is there an entrance to this thing? Also, I never really looked because they're here, but they're not... Like, I don't see a viable way in. Which is interesting. Anyway. Let me just save real quick. Because I want to make sure this is in a usable state. I want to see where you dock for the moon pool entrance, because I think that would be cool. And I kind of want to. I mean, hey, it's a moon pool. Also, I feel slightly safer. So, we want to go from here. Pull up the data bank. We want to go... Those includes alien facility locations. So I'm pretty sure this is referring to... Yeah. That. Sense of fossil record southwest of enforcement platform. I feel like it would be here, but I don't know. Also, maybe I should have stuck to the surface because I could have used the trees to fix the food and water problem. Let's go back up. Oh, that thing. See, why are the scary stuff here too? Like, I saw these earlier. They exist. I just wouldn't expect them around here. I also am incredibly curious about these cubes, but I also don't see a way in. Like, it feels weird to me. Anyway, we're not leaving the sea moth anywhere near land this time. We're just not. You're not expecting aliens near alien tech? Listen. Okay, so let's cut some of these down, because I don't feel like going all the way to base for freaking food and water.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Cut down a tree, get sustenance. You know the drill. Okay, so we need, like... What direction was it? Stupid. Southwest. Southwest would be like that way. Again, provided this is the enforcement platform, which I guess I don't know. I'm assuming so, because that sounds like what it is. It's a big gun that prevents things from showing up nearby. It feels like southwest of here would be this way. So we need southwest. We're gonna go this way, and we're gonna stick near the bottom, and we're gonna see what happens. Okie dokie. A lot of the bonefish things down here. Surprising. It's at a depth of like... I don't even remember. It's a long way down. If I recall. 800, I want to say it was? Which... I mean, this is still going, so... I don't necessarily know how far either. It didn't say. I really hope I don't regret this. Okay, so I'm gonna hit the bottom again, which is lovely. What do I want to do? I really thought we'd just keep heading down, but we've hit a dead end. As far as I can see, there's nothing here.
Erosion patterns on the land masses suspended here suggest they once floated on the surface.
Okay. Whatever that means. I guess we'll head upward? See if it ever... No, it's more of a trench, it feels like. Oh, what the... Okay. There's a lot of the bonefish things. Whatever they're called. But I didn't expect to see another one of these here. Although this one isn't on the surface. Which is a notable difference. Oh! Oh, it's an aurora piece thing. Whatever you want to call these. Can you not... Like, please? These things... I don't like them. They won't leave me alone. I'm not doing anything to you, just leave me be. I mean, we could look inside. If these guys ever leave me alone. Listen, I've got security. I don't have guns yet. I really should get guns on this. That feels like it would be good to have. I could try and go in. I doubt they'd be inside. So once I'm through a door, theoretically, I should be fine. What is that? I want to scan it. Why you gotta hang out right on it? Are you really... You're the most annoying fish ever. You don't even do that much damage to this thing. It's just annoying. Here, let me grab this. Real quick repair. Grab out the scanner. Yes, I'm doing this right now. I might do regret it, but I have reinforced, so I'm hoping I'll be fine. Give me the Cyclops engine fragment, thank you. And we're gonna go in. Come what may. Okay. Let's see. Power cell charger. Ooh. On-suit propulsion arm fragment. Another door. Not too surprising. Gonna encounter a few of those, I would say. I don't think there's anything here that I'm seeing. The thing is, we can only go so far before air becomes a concern, and of course we have a sealed door. When is there never one? Just always one. Or two in that one place, but we couldn't really look there very long. Might need to go back to the Seamoth for air soon. Which isn't great. Another? I mean, I get it, but come on. Oh, really? Oh, for sure that'd be an Armacould scan. Okay. I mean, that's just a prawn suit, right? Yeah. Or you need it. Or...
PRAWN Safety Instructions Appendix A14. Don't climb on or get off equipment while it's moving.
I guess we could probably open this before we head back, and then we can see what's behind this door afterward. And then I should also be able to confirm or deny my theory that stuff doesn't attack the Seamoth if it's unattended. I'm pretty sure I got nudged last time, but I could well be wrong. Okay, so let's head back, because air is looking a little poor at the moment. Just gotta head back through the doors. It's not that far a trek. Oh, it's pretty standard. And we just gotta head back toward the sea moth. Get some air, and then back in. Also be able to see its health. At least time we're in it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
It's just at 100. Yeah, they ignore it. They don't care unless I'm in it. Which is ideal. Alright, so now we gotta swim through again. Are gonna keep our eye out for anything. It's not quite what I was looking for, but I'll take it. It is a little concerning that we're not exactly safe in these structures. Like, the one teleporty dude exists. We've seen them. They, kind of scared me half to death initially. Can I... Grappling arm fragment. Okay. A lot of scary noises outside. Calm down. No need to be so loud. Ah, that is the outside. So I think we're around the end. As long as they can't come in, though, we're fine. I don't think they can use the doors. They could use the doors. That's cheating. Stop using doors. That's what people do. Not random bonefish monsters. Are we sure? Yeah, no. It is just the prawn suit fragment, which we already have a prawn suit. Not useful. I think I got that already. Alright, well... Not a bust per se, but not great find either. Still, we got a couple scans in, so not useless. Is this something? No. Just being very thorough on the way out, because as I leave, that will presumably be all. Radio. This is a needed one. Okay. Head back toward the sea moth. I don't know exactly where we're trying to go at this point. Because at this point, our beacon is over there. And we're far off course from that. I can look around the floating islands some. Sure. They exist. There's not really a lot here, it feels like. It's mostly dead. As far as southwest goes, I feel like we've already pretty extensively found that there's in fact no clear way down, at least down here. I can look one more time for the sake of being thorough, but I didn't see an entrance. And theoretically, I'm going to need the sea moth to get down 800 meters. That feels safe to say, and yet I don't know. I could head back northeast. Ow. I should not be startled by them, and yet they startle me. Here, let's check northeast. Just to be thorough, we'll check around the floor, northeast, see if there's like a way down. I guess there's that, but that feels noticeably different. Bony fish, leave me alone. Yeah, I don't see it, so I think it's safe to say it's not in this trench. There's just a lot of bonefish. They exist. They're annoying. So like bonking into my sea moth. But they aren't. And never will be. I think at this point we just head back up. Unfortunate, but oh well. At least they're slower than me, it feels like. I've only really had them come up to meet me more than I've had them do anything else. Man, I thought this was going to be nice and easy, but it has proved to be anything but so far. So let's head... what was it? Southwest. So we're going to head southwestward. We're also not going to go back down the same trench again, but we're going to see if there's anything else trench-wise. So, you know, what do I know? Maybe it's just another trench that goes deeper. I feel like I'm missing something and this just isn't going to work for now. Should be fine. Annoying, but fine. Maybe I need to go slightly lower because I feel like we would have passed it by now. I have no basis for that, but okay, you know, we're fine. Yeah, aside from bonefish existing, but what's new? It does look like it oops back down again, but this feels not as deep. But look. But I'm pretty sure this is just general normal stuff. Also, the lack of bone sharks and such is not filling me with confidence. Like, it feels like more dangerous stuff would be around. Ow. That's what I get for not looking for where I'm going. Yeah, I think we're just not sure yet. Which sucks, but they didn't give us really an estimated distance. Darn! I really thought we could do that. But, that appears to have been a naive assumption. Still, didn't do necessarily nothing. Say that much. Still... I don't know, it just doesn't feel great that we didn't find anything. Like, why not? That felt like where it would be, but I guess it could be further. The lack of an estimated distance is what makes that so tricky. I don't know how far out I necessarily need to go. I don't think it says. We did get a new blueprint. Cool, I guess, or... Actually, I think we started one. I don't recall unlocking anything. No, Cyclops engine, right. Although, kind of useless without the Cyclops itself, though. Cave system with extensive fossil record. Southwest enforcement platform. It does mention a cave system. So, theoretically there is a cave involved, so it could have been there and I just didn't see the cave entrance, but either way, we need to let it charge again. And then there's a thermal power facility. It's an extensive natural rock formation in an area of intense volcanic activity. Generate energy for all local facilities. We'll probably have to go there eventually, but our Seamoth is not capable yet. And I don't think I could get very far having to go down another 300 meters. Unfortunately, I don't think there's anything for any more depth currently. This is as far as we can go. Now, maybe in the future, once we get more stuff figured out, but till then, that is kind of just what we're putting up with. Let's check up. Having more defense does make me feel more secure, but it also leaves me just feeling a bit like I don't know how much more defense I necessarily have. Is it a lot more? Is it just a bit? I don't really have a way of knowing. Okay, while it's charging, let's grab some good old fish for food, and also we'll grab some bladderfish for the usual water. And then hopefully the Seamoth is charged back up by then, because I would like to try again. See if I can figure out what cave I need to head into. And then hopefully we can bring the Seamoth down, because I don't want to try and do this without the Seamoth. That feels like a suicide mission. Frankly, that sounds like the sort of mission I don't want to take. So, we're going to have to get a better plan than that. So let's start off with the cooked food. Honestly, food-wise, we're better off than we are water-wise. And then we're going to make the reattempt. That should make us better off for a while longer. Let me change the batteries on a few things just to where... you know, being efficient. 90, 75, 81. There we go. So stuff should be charged. This battery can just go back. Put away some of the titanium, because we don't really need it on us, per se. Same with the lithium. Put the copper there for now. We got the essentials. Except for maybe this, but that is helpful if I somehow strand my ship, so we're gonna keep it in mind. Alright, we're really doing this again, to my surprise. Honestly, I figured I'd just not, but
Welcome aboard Cal Systems Online.
I don't like it because it feels like I could probably do it, I just don't know how. And that feels more like a figure it out thing than a you're just incapable thing. I'm stubborn if nothing else. And also I have plenty of screen time left, so because I have no other ideas for goals. Let's do it. Check a couple things while I have a moment, because we're just driving. There's not a lot to do on the way. Sail past the grass or seaweed or whatever you want to call it, realistically. Once we get there, I'm really hoping this is the enforcement area. I'm hoping I can figure out, maybe I should go through like the alien stuff we scanned and see if any of it describes the place, because I would feel safer knowing that. Because then I'll just have confirmation that, yep, this is it. This is the enforcement. And if not, we'll find that out. But it feels like it would be, because this is where they have the big laser. Where else would you put enforcement? Okay. So let's look through our records. So alien data, scan data. Cube. Oh, really gonna be related. I don't think these would be either. Alien Arch. Core. Purple tablet exists. That's not much. Terminal data. Any data. There we go. Enforcement platform schematic. So yeah, this is definitely the place. We can now say for certain this is it. Then it said here, southwest of the enforcement platform, which at a depth of 800 meters is quite far down. Now, ideally, I would like to bring the Seamoth down because, well, it's the Seamoth. I can't swim down that far, so what's the way to do it? At the same time, I need to go to the enforcement platform and then literally travel southwest. Which is a little easier said than done. So let's start off like here. Southwest. Alrighty. So I'm gonna keep a closer eye out for caves. Anything really that screams, this could be it. I really thought this was going to go further down. It disappoints me it didn't, because that means I'm missing something, and that's not great. I don't like missing things. It makes it harder. I still have 80, so I'm not too concerned. We have reached 300, but I feel like it eventually hits a limit. Okay, well, I'm not thrilled that we're already taking hits on the way, because there's a lot of these sharks. So yeah, it gets down about like 400. Is this something? Nope, that is just lava. I don't think I can drive this into lava. Somehow that feels unlikely to work. Gotta find something. Sadly, it's just not really open with a cave. I'm not seeing anything. I'm trying to look around the area currently, because that feels like our best bet, but until I actually see it, there's not a lot I can do. It can't really be down there, right? These are just lava pools. They don't actually go anywhere. They're just heat. Hold on, is this something? No. Lava. I thought maybe because it wasn't bubbling. It seems to not be the case. Can you all not? Seriously. You're just annoying. You're not clever. Grabbing yourselves against my sea moth. We're probably gonna have to get out and repair it in a sec. Thanks to all the nuisances. Okay, this seems like a good moment to do it. Of course I don't have it out. Why would I have it out? Let's not let it explode. That would be bad. So we're just gonna look around. Hopefully see a cave entrance. Until we do, I ain't got any idea where we're meant to go. Assuming we're safe from like complete hazards as we are. I haven't really got the vibe that we aren't at any point. This thing kind of just goes like a champ. Where is the alien facility? Like, I think it'd be around here, but I just don't see it. Is it real? Is it not real? Have I been bamboozled? Did the computer give me false data? I doubt it, but at the same time, it's not really a clear entrance. Hold on. No. That just leads to ground. As much as I hate to say it, that isn't what we're looking for. Distance. Only I had distance. Then I would know if we're in the right place or not. But I don't know, so we're just kind of wandering. And hoping one of these doesn't just bottom out with lava or nothingness. But at the same time, it's not great. It's very much not great. It's a lot of minerals I'm noticing, which is cool. We are at 500 meters, so I feel like if we did find a cave, we could pretty easily say, yeah, this is where it is. This goes down far enough, and then the other 300 meters are covered by cave. But that begs the question, what cave? There just isn't one. It's not real. And the other area didn't go down as far, so I feel like it's not there. Now, is this surprisingly close? Yeah. Admittedly, I thought it'd be farther. I don't know, I just don't have another location that fits the bill better. Yeah, this is a pretty massive hole. Bottoms out with lava. At least if nothing else, it's pretty chill. Don't really need to worry, because I mean, these guys haven't done damage to my sea moth in quite a while. And as long as I find a point that's away from most of them, I can repair any damage they do. They cannot destroy it. We've established that. Down here at a depth of 473 meters. Like, I don't quite follow. Try going over this again. I feel like it wouldn't be here because this isn't as high risk, and I feel like an area like that would be placed somewhere more dangerous because it just would be, I would imagine. But I guess I don't technically know. I could be wrong. Wouldn't be the first time. Okay. Let's see, this does not go down nearly as deep, but I'm not confident. If anything, it feels like it's going up. Okay, it goes sort of down again. So, maybe. Okay, hold on, I gotta make sure I'm not gonna crash the sea moth into anything. That would be incredibly awkward. And
Seek fluid
frankly
intake.
annoying.
Vital signs stabilizing.
And it just keeps going higher. Now we're in stalker territory. Okay, what happened? Oh. There's another mushroom. Yeah, I guess that would do it. Yeah. Starting to feel like hit again, I don't... like I'm missing something. Yeah, this one beacon's pretty far back. We'll press on just a little bit more. Because it does look like we have another area that goes pretty far down again. So, you know, that's worth looking at. $800 meters is considerable. Also, something. Time capsule. Interesting.
Detecting
Welcome aboard, Captain.
life forms in the region. Are you certain whatever you're doing is worth it?
Not anymore. At the same time, this is probably the place. Oh, that's not a good warning to hear. Are you certain what you're doing is worth it? I mean, not really? I have no idea. Is this possibly a mistake? Is my sub even ready? Am I just gonna die? That's the thing, I don't know. I can save. It won't do me much good, but... I mean... we don't even know what's down here. Except for sand sharks. But that's pretty obvious. If I were to hide an alien base, though, I would put it... what's glowing over here? I don't think it's anything. What is around? See, the paranoia is setting in now. Look what you've done to me, game. Leviathan class is as high as it gets. Not to mention dangerous. Is there a... I never really looked. There... Prawn suit, Cyclops... Seamoth sonar is kind of interesting. Perimeter defense system. Oh, actually, that would have been possibly good to make, actually. Torpedoes would also be good if I had aerogel, but I don't. Scanner, again, might have been good to make. Oh, and all these regrets. Oh, these regrets. At the same time, I feel like this wouldn't be effective against a Leviathan class beastie. Yeah, screw it. Came out this far. So what we're doing worth it? Probably not. In all honesty. I mean, look at this place. Oh. Not what we're here for. I really feel like this is a bad idea. I am having regrets already, but I cannot... We're not backing out. We're not backing out. You're going down. We're going to hopefully find... Oh, no. Is that the sound I think it was? I think it was, and I don't like hearing it.
Local scans show a nearby opening, leading to a biome with extensive fossilized remains.
Yeah. Just gonna keep heading southwest. And hope for the best. Just like, what else am I gonna do? I don't even know what I'm looking for. Where would this entrance be? I'll tell you what. This area? Not great. Not great. This doesn't feel... Oh. Don't tell me it's over there. Please don't. Oh. I don't even want to get out right now. Is that safe? Oh, that thing's here. Look, just don't be on the same level as them. We're going. I hate being here. With a passion. No, come back online. Come back online. Go. How? It's not the time. I mean, pretty far down now. New radio message.
Terrain scans indicate this biome contains unusually high concentrations of organic and fossilized remains.
Oh, that's cool. I should really get out and repair this, but at the same time, there's not really an ideal point to do that. We're gonna kind of just maneuver the Seamoth here. Gonna briefly hop out, repair. This is so lovely. Having defense on the Seamoth, definitely a good choice. Why? Stop with the noises. What? Chomped. What is that? Not being pursued. That's nice. How many? I mean, I need to get to 800 meters to even have a hope of finding this. And I feel like I'm in the right area. Try scanning him one day. I'm not sure I'm up to that task. This might be a decent area to run repairs again. Oh, look, a ruby! That's a priority, yeah. Look, I'm not sure of anything anymore. Quite frankly. This area... I mean, I feel like I'm on the right track. As far as extensive fossil records go, yeah! That meets that requirement. Question is where? So this one is not immediately obvious. There's a big skull. I don't imagine it would be in the skull, but we can look. There's stuff over here. I don't know, that feels like we're no longer in the right area almost. What's that? Is that just diamond? I want to know. Hold on. It's just diamond, okay. I mean, diamonds are good and all, but I don't know if I necessarily want to hop out for them. Okay. Gonna keep looking. Hopefully spot a way to go deeper or anything really. Gotta assume the alien base is gonna look similar-ish to the first one. That just feels like it would be the case. Not exactly the same, maybe, but it would still look building-y. Now, I could just be talking out my butt, and that's totally wrong. How dare you assume such a thing? But I don't have a lot to go on. Or a lot of food, for that matter. Asked before I came in here, what you're doing worth it? I honestly don't know. If we live, find it, sure. But until then, it's all a lot of uncertainty. Wait. Wait! Be extremely careful. This thing cannot go below a certain point. But okay. Where?
This alien structure appears to have collapsed to the sea floor.
I noticed. Oh my god. Okay. There's a cube.
Detecting an alien broadcast.
Okay.
Linguistic analysis reads, caution, hazardous materials and life forms contained within.
Great! Just what I needed.
Interior walls in this section are substantially reinforced, indicating the designers were seeking either to keep something out or contain it within. Whatever their intention, it clearly failed.
Yeah, I can see that. We are in entirely new territory. I am going to save again. Because, Holy smokes. In the weeds. So regardless of everything, this place is not safe this time. We can't just wander aimlessly, to say the least. The question is, first of all, oh no. Do I dare try and squeeze my Seamoth through this? Because I can only travel so far on my own. I did bring the rebreather, so we can a little longer, but it's not. And again, it's going down a lot slower than I thought it would. Oh goodness. Okay. Amoeboid. Okay, there is a terminal. Got some fish. Weird. I'm getting back in my Seamoth real quick. Just to get the air back up. So you're still nearby. That feels worthwhile to do. I'll tell you what we're not going to do. Drown. Drowning is not something I'm interested in. Download the data. Damage report. Nice. Okay. That's a biggie. That's a biggie indeed. Oh. Do I dare go near the fish corpse? I mean, it's a corpse. What? It's fine. Probably. Okay. That's cool. I don't think these bones are anything, but we'll look. Yeah, can't scan them. So, there is more over there. I do want to go back again, because I don't know. This place is scary. I found it! On the one hand, that's great. I love that I found this. It's great. On the other hand, oh, okay. Regardless, it's, places seen better days. Regardless of what it was for. Right, downloaded. That's just blocked. We do have a lot of air. Okay, so there is stuff in here.
Residual biological evidence suggests indigenous life forms were brought to this location and subjected to intensive study.
Okay. Another one of these.
Data pertaining to the bacterium is being downloaded. Caution. Detecting atypical fluctuations in blood plasma proteins. A self-scan is strongly advised.
Again?
Self-scan complete. Bacterial infection has spread to the skin and pulmonary system. Medical report recorded to data bank. It is imperative you find a way to neutralize the infection.
Okay, hold on. Oh. Okay! Okay! Getting the Seamoth for that moment kind of made it a little... I was like, what was that sound? I get out, immediately I notice my skin is failing to be normal. Okay, back in the Seamoth so we can breathe while we check. Okay. Calm down. Alien data. Artifacts. Not really important. Damage report. Leviathan detected at facility perimeter, closing at high speed. Exterior anchor cable impacted with massive force. Exterior anchor cable system failing. Facility thinking. Breaches detecting containment unit 7 Leviathan eggs. Immediate specimen destruction protocol initiated. 314 specimens destroyed. 1 specimen unaccounted for. Evacuating staff to off-site sanctuaries. Planetary quarantine protocol initiated. Warning. Infected individuals may not leave the planet. Alright, Gahara Contagion Profile. This terminal contains extensive data regarding the bacterial contagion identified as Gahara. Discovery first encountered within routine network expansion on outer worlds. Pandemic development. Network error resulted in routine quarantine procedure failure. Contagion was uploaded to and spread quickly through the core worlds. Confirmed deaths, 143 billion individuals. Bacterial mechanisms. Attaches to healthy living cells and mutates the basic genetic structure. Symptoms. Stage 1. Gradual immune system failure. Stage 2. Green skin lesions and flu-like symptoms. Stage 3. Unpredictable alterations to biological structure. Stage 4. Complete shutdown of executive function. Emergency steps taken. Core worlds quarantined. Bacterial samples distributed to isolated disease research facilities for vaccine development. Treatment procedure unknown. Okay, so we have time still. We are only at stage 2 from the look of it. But that is not good. That is, in fact, very bad. Let's see, can I get the Seamoth through this gap? I actually can. That'll make things a little bit easier, because we can... I don't like the noises I'm hearing, to be frank, game. Okay, we're gonna stop here. There's a number of things I can scan, including a thingy in the middle, most likely. Biological matter. Okay, warper parts. Gotcha. I don't know about that thing in the middle. Oh, it's a warper. Is that the things that have been teleporting? Yeah, self-warping quarantine enforcer units. This lifeform shows signs of heavy genetic modification, excessive mechanical drafting. Okay, hold on. Before we keep reading that, let's get back in the Seamoth, so air is not a problem. Okay. Have been replaced by onboard battery receiving energy directly from the main grid and distributing it around the body. Miniaturized phase technology has been implanted beneath the skin and is triggered by central nervous system, allowing to construct to teleport at will. The brain and central nervous system have been digitally augmented with advanced processing power and remote communications. Assessment: programmable hunter/killer avoid. So maybe these are the things that have been like radioing. Or at least one of them. Because we've gotten a couple things for just being hunted. And yeah, these might be related. I don't know. It's really hard to say for sure. Okay. So I suspect there isn't much else in this room. In fact, I don't see an entrance to another room. At least, not currently. Is that really all that's here? I find that incredibly hard to believe. I don't know. I mean, I can look. And in the end, all the time in the world in here. But at the same time, we were given a warning that a Leviathan-class thingy escaped. Which doesn't imply to me this place would be just entirely barren. I don't trust it, being my point.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Still, this room seems like a mostly dead end at this point, so... could go in here real quick. Within our nice and shiny Seamoth. But I don't really think there's much in this room. Big dead fish. Which in of itself is kind of scary, but it's not a threat. I don't know, I just don't see a Leviathan class danger dying that easily. Also, the fact that I can't seem to find anything else to me is odd. Like, oh, it's just that sliding. Jeez, I don't appreciate the noises. General, not my thing. Okay, here's something. Rib cages. Rib cage samples.
Calorie intake recommended.
I don't have anything for that. We might legitimately have to go just on the basis of running out. Okay. Provided you're still here, Drop Shock. Is that just the entirety of this, at least, area? I don't think there's anything else here. I can't see anything else. I didn't see any other doors. That was... I just assumed this place would be linear like the last one. I didn't see... Oh. Hold on. Insert tablet. Crap. No, I didn't bring a... Oh. You're kidding me. On top of that, I think I could make one if I had a... like, blueprints. Yeah, I could make one. If I just had a fabricator, I could make one. And I have one at base. You're joking. I just didn't think to bring it. I cleared my inventory. I was like... Oh. I'm an idiot. No matter how I look at that, I am an idiot. It could have been through that door. We really could have. It is right there. We scanned whatever was in that. We have to come back. That is crappy. At least we know where it is, but... Oh. That is such a letdown. We're not even that far from base, actually. Okay. We're kind of just forced out of here because I can't... Well... I don't recall what materials are involved. Like, let's say I built a base thing here. To really quick make a fabricator. Do I even have the materials for a fabricator? I don't think I do. I can look. I'm pretty sure I don't, but we'll look. Yeah, table coral, gold, titanium. I didn't bring any of that. And while the rare stuff tends to be down here, titanium, I think I would struggle to find. I think we're just gonna have to go. Somehow, I don't know how well that's gonna go, but... I hate to say it, but I've kind of failed to completely check that place out. We have to come back with a purple tablet. I think what disappoints me the most is just the fact that Oh, what is that? I don't know. I don't frankly care to find out, but it might not give me much of a choice. I'm hoping we can just avoid it. Like, ignore us, because we're not gonna go near it. This whole thing. The fact that I need to come back.
Emergency. Starvation.
Yes, I know. I'm working on it.
Immediately.
Unfortunately, this cave is kind of long. Jeez. How in the world am I going to do this? How in the world am I even going to get back out in time? Like, yeah, we have 10 hunger left. Not great. I need to get back to base, get food. I'm hoping I can at least get this Seamoth back to base. I don't want to lose it. That's like the main thing on my mind right now, but I don't know. I kind of just gotta follow the cave until we hit an exit. Which, the fact that I'm seeing the bone shark kind of gets me out. Because that means we might be close to the exit. Please let this just go up. If this just goes up, we have an exit and an even quicker entrance next time. Okay, come on. Be correct. Not too much damage. Okay, real quick. We need to remember the direction we're coming from. Provided this goes all the way up, which I think it does. Alright, we are... In fact, I'm going to take a screenshot. Because if we can come back down there easier, that's very helpful. So, I want a picture of this compass. But otherwise, we go. We go back quick. Ideally, I want to come back with just... 1, a fully charged Seamoth. We can get it back in. And then 2, we need to get food stat. Probably some thirst as well while we're at it. Either way, this Seamoth should be recoverable either way. Then we gotta dive down, go back into the cave, get back down to the base, put the purple tablet so that shield disables. We made some significant moves today. Honestly, I'm pretty happy. As far as things that could have gotten done, this is not on my list. Oh boy, am I happy. I also got some rubies. Not many, but hey, I'll take it. Oh, we are at 4. We are at 4. Come on, I made it out, please. Don't starve. I'm so close. I just need to grab like a peeper or something. Whatever. As long as the Seamoth makes it back into dock, I think we're fine. And then honestly, I think the next thing I want to put on this thing is torpedoes. I really want some way of defending myself in this, because currently I'm more offensive outside the Seamoth. That feels wrong. Weird as that is to say. So southwest would be northeast. Take it to the left, because we want to reverse it to go back. That's about 1,200 meters out. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on. I don't have any food just ready, so... Ready?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Not the time. Find a peeper. Come here, right now. Nope. Get back here. Grabbed. Go, 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 go.
Seek calorie intake.
Crisis averted. Okay. Now we gotta get rest of the food and water for, you know, to keep those stable vital signs. Oh, I barely lived. Honestly, I didn't even expect to live in the first place, so whatever works. With how things were going down there, honestly, I thought I was just gonna die. I fully expected that. Be the end result of the trip. A sad death. If I could at least get the data, I would have been happy. I lived, but our trip there is not done yet. Alrighty. Let us get some food. Honestly, that should be good in terms of that. The water, we just make as much as we can. And then we are heading right back in. I am not done there. I'm getting that last thing. Now, the only thing about that, there was the big scary fish that we saw. And I don't think that's going anywhere. So theoretically, Seamoth might be in a little bit of trouble if I'm not careful. Alright, so let's put away some of this stuff. By the way, did you mark the entrance to the Lost River? I don't think I did. Like, I didn't think I marked it in game. I'm assuming the Lost River is just the area I was in. Which one was it in? I just put it in a random locker. I wasn't really looking. That's the orange one. Beacon Gaming. It's one of these. Is it maybe in one of the other ones? I know I have a purple tablet already. I don't want to waste it. Oh, okay, yeah, there we go. Bring the purple ones. Let's grab the orange in case we need that while we're there. I see something else and it's like, no, I don't have the orange one. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Fortunately, I don't really have a way of preserving food, so I'm gonna eat all of those at once. Get the water up. Alright, Seamoth. You're mostly charged. That's fine.
Welcome aboard. Count systems online.
Alright, we're gonna quickly exit. It's about as prepared as we can get. So now we need to go northwest, was it? I have a screenshot for a reason. Let me check. Want to make sure we're going the right way. So we're heading southwest. So no, it'd be northeast actually. I want to take this way. All right. We go. I'm getting that last bit. I refuse to not. I'll feel better once we start seeing the bone sharks, because they have served as a pretty good marker so far. Honestly, the fact that there's just that really deep area that has nothing to do with it, that's evil. I'm glad I got there in the end, because I was starting to feel real discouraged earlier. Really hoping we can't like crash into these. They're like kelp. I wouldn't imagine so. Okay, we got some of the stalkers. That's fine. Okay. Mushrooms. Ideally, I want to stick above them. They are slowly going down. Go a bit up, but we're not. Okay. Oh, there's signs of it on the surface. That's interesting. How far away at this point? Okay, I should be around here somewhere. Might have to go a little bit. Okay, that's one of those. Not thrilling. Would this cave entrance be? We are far enough out now. Not seeing it. Real info. Why would you present me with this right now? I don't. How dare you? By the way, do you know what the teleporting guys do? So far, I've been teleported by one. That's about it. I also know they hurt you, obviously. That's a little bit more of a given. Oh, where's this cave entrance? No. I really thought it'd be simple. I also haven't seen bone sharks. Maybe I'm in the wrong place? Don't know. Oh, God! Listen, we can talk about this. We can talk about this. Oh, God! I have made a mistake. I have made a miscalculation. I have done everything wrong in life. Run! Oh. I thought I was about to lose the sea moth too. Legitimately? Heart attack. What am I seeing current? What the hell is this doing here? Am I by the island? Okay, I thought that was new. No, I think that's just the one. That's just that one. That's fine. I thought for a sec that was new. No. No, we're good. Okay. Hull upgrade clutch indeed. I'm still curious if those are stackable. Like, it doesn't say it isn't. And the other one clarifies that detail, so I don't technically know, but I feel like it would be, from what I'm understanding, and that would be valuable. Like, make more. Needless to say, running into the Reaper Leviathan was not on my plan. In fact, hold on. Hold on. Frickin' repair. My opinion, I think you need a better deterrent. Fair. I don't imagine that would work on stuff like the Reaper Leviathan, but I see the idea at least. I don't like the fact that I didn't hit that cave because I was so sure I would. And then I didn't. But yeah, I was wondering when the Reaper near that island would strike. Lol. Well, it happened. That's for sure. Gave me a freaking heart attack. Because he just kind of grappled on and I was like, okay, I didn't immediately lose the SEMA. Oh, it's doing damage. No, stop, please, no. Still, it took a while for it to attack. It was from me looking around that it showed up. I feel like it's mostly just a matter of I need to be more accurate in where I'm going, but I wish I had a beacon. If I had a beacon on me, that would have been good, but I used my only one to mark there, which is the island, which, yeah, I can use that to get back, but come on. Oh, Seamoth. Seamoth. I'm not giving up yet, mind you. But I feel like in order to go back, we're going to need some better stuff. These 2 upgrade slots being empty? Not good. We're fixing that. Alright, what can we make? Seamoth upgrades. We don't need diving. We don't really need a solar charger. Perimeter defense system would be good. Wiring kit and polyaniline. Honestly, that might be worth. Might be worth. How do you make that again, though? Oh, the deep shroom problem. I don't know where I would get deep shrooms. I've seen acid shrooms. I feel like that isn't something I could just scan for. I'll look, but I don't think that's a thing. Yeah, no, this checks for very specific stuff. And that's not one of them. I mean, it's called deep shrooms for a reason. So it's just deep. That's about all I got. I don't know. The other thing is I don't know how deep I necessarily have to be, because I don't think I've really seen mushrooms all that deep, at least up till now. Getting troublesome, to say the least. They haven't been used much, but I figure I might as well. So I want that perimeter, but I need the deeper shrooms, which is a little hard. We could head. I could have left the Seamoth at the entrance, honestly. And then I just had to swim manually, but nonetheless, once I got to it, it'd be fine. Still, I didn't think of it in the moment. So, on the off chance it's a depth thing, we could head back here. And as far as ideas go, that's all I got. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna hope deep shrooms are down there. That's an area I know goes pretty far down. That's all the logic I got. We need that perimeter defense. We just do. Now, granted, I don't think that would work on something like the Reaper Leviathan. That just feels like it'd be silly. But as far as other things go, I could see it having an effect. I don't know. But we're gonna try. Hold on, where am I going direction-wise? I don't want to be heading right back into the Reaper Leviathan, please. I think this is just sand sharks, right? This isn't toward the Aurora. At the very least, I didn't encounter anything last time. I don't know. I wasn't really looking for mushrooms last time. I don't remember if they're there or not. We're gonna sure as hell find out, though. Now I think about it, I don't think I had this last time. The sea moth, because it was broken. And I hadn't fixed it yet. These bone shark things are like everywhere. Thank goodness, sometimes. It's a little ridiculous. Alright, so... are there deep shrooms? Because I can't help but notice there's not a lot here. I don't really need any more of the red things. We got a couple last time. Oh, for the lovey. Why were the teleporting things be here? There's also a distinct lack of shrooms. So last time I came, barren. Nothing. This time, everybody came out with me. There's... no, stop! Get away from me! Why are you here? Stop! Everyone! I'm here for mushrooms! I'm not seeing! Listen, I'm not a threat. I promise. I'm just here for mushrooms. That's all I want. I just want the shrooms that don't seem to exist. Like seriously, it's a little ridiculous. This is a bigger island, which feels important. It might be nothing, but I'm gonna have a quick look. Yeah, I don't see anything. Except for bone sharks. You thought you saw some? Really? Am I black? I saw, like, nothing. And I thought I was being thorough. So either I'm blind, or I don't know. I mean, I'll go back. I trust you. But sometimes, man, this game makes me feel blind. Hold on, I think I went too far this way, so it's now a bit... things are popping in as you get close. That's true. I guess that's true. I always forget that detail of Subnautica. I have to be looking closer at something. I was in a bit of a panic. Oh, come on. Go away! Not right now. I'm busy. Here, let's go in here. There's a lot of... why? Go away, you darn teleporters! You're annoying. I don't think those are it. They don't look like it. I don't want to go over there. Just... all the scary stuff, leave me alone. Okay? Okay. That's not it. Every sound is scary now. Why are you everywhere I don't want you to be? There's always something. Around every corner. Everywhere I go. Whether it's teleporting or whatever. They're just everywhere. It's like these crab things. I'm not seeing any. Again, granted, I could be blind, but I like to think I'd usually see. there's a life pod again. In the general area. Where I would think this stuff would be, but... Also... Why are you... Always something. Hold on, maybe? Is this it? I hope so. Pick. Okay. I'm assuming I can grow more, so I'm not too concerned with getting a lot. I'm also assuming that I even have... Okay, hold on. Let me get up from under this so I'm not gonna crash. Just leave. Just leave. We got what we came for, I'm pretty sure. Yep, peach rings, go. Run! This game's stressful. Very stressful. But okay. I'm going to grow more because I'm not going down there every time. That's not happening. Bone sharks are like everywhere. You're annoying. I don't even know what you're actually called. I call you bone sharks because that's about as descriptive as I get. You passed quite a few clusters that time, by the way. I don't care anymore. I don't care. I'm just going. I am in anguish. I'm utterly floored by the fact that I did not find the freaking thingamabobber. But still, we get an external shield now. As to how effective it'll be against, you know, the actually scary stuff, it's a little on a case-by-case basis. I don't know. I assume it'll repel some of the more basic stuff, like maybe the bone sharks will stop being a problem, but I don't know if it would work on something like a bit on the nose, but the Reaper Leviathan. That one, got hold of me. Definitely got hold of me. Anyway, once we get back, we're going to need to figure out, the whole water situation. Actually, I think I have water on me. Okay. Needlessly damaging the seam off. Good job, me. Okay. Let's forget that I have water on me. Alrighty. I'm assuming it's something I have to grow outside, but I'll check. I have these planters. I haven't used them. Okay, fine. That's okay. We can make a new plot. Let me grab this. I forgot I have to be outside first. Otherwise it just won't let me. Let's just plant them and ideally nearby. So that's the plant spot. It occurs to me I still need to grab titanium for it, which we have, I just didn't grab. There we go. I'm back! I got materials! Thank goodness. I'm putting like all but 2 on there. I think that's fine. Rest. What are we making again? I'm so distraught. My brain has been going at 2,000 miles per hour. I wanted this. Polyethylene. What was the other ingredient? Oh, we need 3 in a salt deposit. Right. I'm forgetting recipes. Try stabbing them? Okay. I guess we could stab shroom, sure. Deep shroom spore. Oh, wait. Oh. I see. Oh, what happened? Confusion. Gotcha. Okay. There's a little slow on the uptake, but we got there in the end. What was the other material I needed? Salt. I think we have salt. In one of these. Finally. Now we just need gold, which is in this one. I have a lot of gold, actually. Gold is no problem. Okay, what was the other material we needed? Oh, just a wiring kit. I just need, like, silver. I have more silver somewhere. Pretty sure, yeah. Wiring kit. Good rule of thumb, stab plan. Doesn't usually come to mind, but I guess. Give me! Okay. It's safer already. So now we have some exterior defense. That's good. I think I still want 2 hull reinforcements. Now, I could be wrong in the functionality of that, in which case it's more of a backup. But all the same. 3 titanium, a lithium, and 4 diamonds. My diamond supply is actually getting kind of low. Might have to stop by the island again. Get some more. Finally, a lithium. In general, a lot of stuff on the island can just be farmed to restock a lot of this stuff. So I'm not too worried. Oh! Reinforcements again. I'm pretty content now. So we have double this, and we got these 2. Okay. Real quick, I'm going to go back in the stream, because I want to see if I can figure out how far away I was from the entrance. Because I do not want to go toe-to-toe with the Reaper Leviathan again. That is not a goal of mine. I also would need to figure out where I was. So let's see. I was about... When I came out... I need to know how deep I was. I was about 300 to 400 meters. And I was... facing the pod. I thought southwest, so I need northeast-ish. So, yeah. I now know the approximate depth. That's something, information-wise. We're gonna give it another go. I'm better prepared. Hopefully. We're gonna go below the pod. Pull out the repair tool one more time. I want this thing in top condition just in case. And then we need to go. Was northeast, I believe. Double check. Let me see. Did I hover over it long enough to see the distance? About 1,384 meters. Okay. It's a little farther than I thought, but it's good information. It's a ridge. So it's right by a ridge. It's... yeah. Okay. I think. Then we're gonna go for it. In the end, what else am I gonna do? It's quite a ways away, though. And I wish I could see the distance from the sub easier, but I can't. That's just not a thing I can do. The ridge is about 200 meters down. So I'm hoping we'll hit that eventually, and that'll give me like a better idea on where. If we run into the Reaper Leviathan again, I'm going to scream. It occurs to me I can't see chat right now. Hold on, let me fix that. Because I'd like to see chat. I spent a lot of the beginning of stream just... okay. Do you know how to use the defense system button? I'm sorry, I have to... hold on. Hold on. Generate the local... no, I don't know. Apparently. I just assumed it would happen automatically. I'm wrong. So much for convenience, I suppose. Okay. I'm really hoping we hit this ridge soon. All about timing. Okay, but how do I use it then? Because that is rather important. Give it a test. How? What button? I don't know the button. It's like 3? Oh, I see. Okay. That solves my confusion, I guess. Crap, I forgot which way I'm going now. Facing the pod, I should be southwest-ish. I'm on the wrong side. Ideally, I should be more like this way. Face the pod. So I need to go more that way. We are re-angling. Because I like to get this right. We're not quite far enough yet. Okay, now I need to rotate 180, which is more like northeast. Not far enough away yet, which I am not a big fan of, but no, it is. It's nearly 400 meters more. Okay. Hoping we'll hit that ridge soon, because that'll confirm to me where we are. Okay, bone sharks. Cool. It's the pod. Ah! Why are you here? No, I'm leaving you. You stop. I'm busy. Stop being the worst. Great, now I need a moment to freaking prepare. There aren't a lot of spots to do that. Kind of ruined the moment thingy. Jeez. Seamoth 2, you can hang in there. You got it. Promise. Southwest. Oh, like over here though. Alright, we're once again going to reorient. I think it's around here-ish, if I'm not mistaken. Albeit, I swear! Do not jump scare me! About 400 meters down. Right around here. Still have 85%. I'm not concerned. Yet. Okay. Approaching the seafloor again. I don't see the entrance. I thought it would be so obvious. What? No, I don't want to be here without knowing the way. Where? Southwest. It's roughly the right direction. Hold on, let me see if I can get my bearings. I got out. It's like a massive trench. It should be obvious. It's about 400 meters. So we're too low, theoretically. I do not like being around here. Ow, okay. Crashing into things. Great. Plan me. Good job. Unless it's just here? Hold on. What if I... Oh. Oh wait, I think it's just this way. I think I found it. I mean, granted, we still have to get through. But nonetheless... Hold on. How far away from everything? Hold on. I really want to repair. I do not like having no HP when I saw a big scary thing last I was here. Okay. Just gotta make it back. It's fine. I'm fine. I'm not terrified. Why would I be terrified? That would be silly. I wouldn't be terrified. This isn't the time for that. Just want to get back in. With my tablets. Ready to go. Okay, we took advantage of that. That's nice. Thought I heard something maybe after me. Was right. Ooh, there's the big scary one. Okay. I don't remember where exactly it was. If I did, that'd be very convenient, but... Wait, has this stream been anything in the realm of convenience? Anywhere near the realm of convenience? Okay, I don't think they saw me. I'm trying so hard not to panic. I think we're back. I'm seeing the cables. I'm seeing hope. I think we're back. Let me pull chat back up so I can see things, but I think we're good. I think. We can finally do this. Alright. Insert that tablet. Give me that data. I hope this is worth it. Specimen research data. Okay. Stop back in the Seamoth for air. Watch the entrance and read. We did all that for this. A catalog of information on the organisms previously contained within the alien facility. A number of entries have been translated. Small herbivore gamma. The entry in reference to common peeper shows no immunity to infection. Death commonly occurs within 4 days. Shown symptom remission on exposure to enzyme 42, but symptoms quickly recur. Shows advanced learning behaviors. Shows some capacity to transmit enzymes to other specimens. Leviathan embryos. Adult specimen too large to study in containment. Egg specimens acquired from nesting site. Embryos show no signs of immunity. Death commonly occurs within 3 weeks. Small sample of eggs have been retained for continued high-priority research on Leviathan hatching mechanisms. Large carnivore theta. Off-site lab established to study remains. Shows some potential for immunity to infection, but physical remains so far proved insufficient for full reconstruction. Unidentified Leviathan. This Leviathan species has been assigned designator Sea Emperor. Bone samples from Emperor specimens indicate some potential for Carna immunity. Single specimen captured for study at purpose-built containment facility constructed in volcanic region at depth 1.4 kilometers. Assessment. While it's unlikely that the Emperor specimen is still contained within the facility described, it may be possible to acquire further data on the aliens' attempt to develop a vaccine. Oh. So I'm gonna need to go there at some point. That's great. Volcanic region. I'm guessing that's referring to, if I can find it, this. You know, 1,000 power facility, natural rock formation in an area of intense volcanic activity. Although interestingly, I don't have any information on where it is. It doesn't say like a direction or anything. It just says it's very deep. And there's a lot of freaking volcanic activity. That's not a lot to go on. That's just the warper parts. There's so much. So very much. Terminal data. I want to find... Here it is. So, yeah. Did this say anything? Might be referring to something else, but I feel like the volcanic region part... Well, the depth is different. I don't know. Don't know. Unfortunately, I don't think there's much else here. I was hoping that would have more like maybe the location of where I need to go next type deal. Not... I mean, it's basically nothing. It's pretty barren, all things considered. Nothing in the ceiling. I can give this one last once over.
Seek fluid intake.
I still have... Yes.
Vital signs stabilizing.
I think we check for any other building around here. Maybe other entrances, because I don't really want to come back. But I think at this point, that might be as much as we're going to get from here. By the way, how do you suppose you'll get down there? Good question. I'm assuming there's a better vehicle, or maybe there's another upgrade I just don't have unlocked yet, but... those are about my only guesses. Otherwise... Can you not send in every single thing that I have grown a hatred for? Please. I beg. Can't tell if I even hit that one. I think I did, honestly. That's fun. Yeah, I'm not seeing any other entrances. And honestly, I can look up, but I don't think there's anything up here. I think it is legitimately just that, and we've searched it, so... Okay, I am telling you, leave me be, fishies. You don't want to mess with this. I have technology. So this is more of a timing thing, like the defense I bought, not bought, made rather, then maybe that will work on the Reaper Leviathan type stuff, but I honestly wouldn't be surprised if it didn't. Anyway, kind of just assuming we're done here at this point. It feels done at any rate. But I want to leave. This place is scary. So I guess I'll pose the question before I go. As far as you know, am I just good here? I'd rather not leave and then be like, no, you missed one data terminal. Everything you need is in the terminal. You gotta find it. You think that's it? Okay. Well, folks, as far as stuff goes, we made some progress, and, you know, it's cool we got to this area. Let's hope we get out alive, frankly. Similar to last time, we are low on hunger, but not as low. Are you coming after me again? You annoying fish. Seriously, you're not funny. Yeah, we have more hunger than we did last time, I feel like. At the very least, it hasn't commented, starvation imminent. Get food now. So yeah, the big one's still here. Scary as ever. I'm gonna try and steer clear, but we do have this shocker, if need be. And yeah, we're just trying to get back out now. Execute that guy to keep him at bay. It's a big old no thank you. I just assumed it would check, like, the proximity and see, like, do you need to shock now? If yes, shock. Not a do it manually. Be able to see the creatures. Because very often I've found, can't see them. Which isn't great. I also forgot how long the trek it is. Like, at this rate, it's going to start commenting, you're going to starve. What's this? Is that a Reaper Leviathan corp? Because that looks like a Reaper Leviathan corp. Hold on, can I scan it? Aww. It's still eerie. Would have been kind of cool if I could scan it, but I get it. So the fact that they're just dead. Ooh.
Emergency. Starvation imminent. Seek calorie intake immediately.
You know, maybe I shouldn't be, like, looking at all the cool stuff when I'm in danger of starvation. That might be smart. Either way, I think we're almost out, because I'm starting to see the sharks again. At the very least, close. And then we can get out of here, upward base, and hopefully live to tell the tale again. Like last time, that hunger. Do be present. We are going to keep the shock handy in case we see anything, but at this point, I think we're looking at a pretty clean trip back home. At least as far as I know. If I'm wrong, I imagine we'll find out, but honestly, I don't think any of these are new. Yeah, they're just things I hoggled. $700 meters to go. On this trip back home. Yay. I mean, hey, it works, it works. I think we're gonna end off stream once we get back, though. I think we've had enough action for the day. I'll probably get myself stable and then we'll call it. We just need to get some fish real quick. Shouldn't be too hard. We might start starving, but otherwise. Home sweet home. Before you end stream, you might want to check blueprints. Alright. Guess I could do that. Let us get back onto base, and then really quick, we're gonna have to get food. Because currently, we are starving. And that's not good. I don't like starving. No, come here. 2 is ideal for this. And cooked hollow fish, sure. We cook these 2. And then we can eat.
Vital signs stabilizing.
And 1 more for good measure. Okay. I think we're looking up. So, blueprints. What am I looking for? I love the music. I guess I'll get rid of this. We don't really need it pinned. Still want to get this at some point, but I don't have aerogel. Not exactly sure what I'm meant to be looking for in this. Especially since not... Okay. Oh, that's what gel sack is for. I see. I guess that's cool. I don't know if that's necessarily what you wanted me to see. But it is cool. Where did I put those? There we go. Mainly a vehicle? Ah. Oh, okay. I'll get back to looking then. Vehicle. Trying to see if there's something new here. I don't have the Cyclops, but that's been a thing for a while now. Not exactly sure which one I'm supposed to look at. Because at the least I'm aware of all the ones that I did look. See if I can make this real quick. We can. Might as well. I wanted it. So I can start throwing rocket stuff. Granted, I might not immediately have rockets, but... Why am I going to the Seamoth? I don't even have it made. And we can just replace that with this. Let's see. Does it do torpedoes just now? Is that just a thing?
Systems online.
Munition depleted. Exit the vehicle and restock the torpedo bay. Well, that's why we checked. So yes, as I figured, it does have ammo. I do in fact need stuff. Not just use it. Is it just access torpedo bay? Yep. You just put torpedoes in. And that's how that works. Okay. Gotcha. Does it say? Can I make torpedoes here? Oh yeah, torpedoes. Vortex torpedo. Creates gravity distortion and toxic gas. You got a gas pod. Not the most useful if you don't have that, but otherwise worth considering for the future. I might make another locker. Put that stuff in. I think that's how you make lockers. We gotta have to be up here first. Okay. Storage for modules. Modules. Say? Oh, there it is. I forgot, it just doesn't look like most of the modules do. There we go. And let's go check on those planted deep shrooms, because I want to see them. I think they grew, what I'm seeing. Bring back the knife so we can get some more. Really? Ooh, now I got a full planter. Farming's going well, I'd say. Where deep trims go? I think we're pretty good for now. So, with that in mind, I think I'm about ready to wrap up, because we've been at this a while now. If you want, you can tell me what vehicle you wanted me to look at real quick. Just so I know which one to look at. Because I feel a little dumb not knowing. It's not really a thing to figure out, it's more of a, what am I not looking at? Bronze suit exists, obviously. I'll wait a moment. Check a couple things while I do so. Check back. Considering you need to go deeper to reach the other stuff. So like, the Cyclops? Or like, I don't
Seek fluid
know
intake.
what it goes, how far down. Where do you think the Cyclops parts are? I don't know. Is it a place I've already been, or is it a place I need to go eventually? It's a place I've already been. Ooh. I somehow missed Cyclops parts. I'm gonna be, or even like a dead Cyclops. I would be disappointed in myself, frankly. There's no way they were just on 4, 5, 6. Whatever that means. My brain's slow at this point. Just gonna stock myself back up real quick. Probably a giant ship carrying them. Are we saying they're somehow on the Aurora? Or around the Aurora? Because if so, okay, that's a bit scary.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Either way, I'm not going to do that now, obviously, so I'm just going to save and go back to the menu. But you searched thoroughly, so they're not on the Aurora. I mean, I didn't really look under the Aurora, to be fair. That's the only thought I have. Like, obviously there's the bits of it that aren't, like... But some of it was like, there was a little trench. But the side that you entered from didn't have any parts. So that leaves... I think my brain is just slow, because like, somehow I'm still failing to understand. What, just the other entrance? That apparently exists. That I so casually could not find. Not the other entrance. Apparently head empty, because I cannot begin to guess. Aside from my already existent guess of in that one trench by the Aurora, but I'm guessing that is what I need next. Oh yeah, you're right to point it out now that I think about it. You were there briefly? My head is empty because I'm trying to think of spaces in the Aurora area that I just where I've been and where I haven't, I guess. Not a lot comes to mind. Think I'll leave this for later then? Alright. Yes. We'll chalk it up to future me's problem. Okay. So with that in mind, we're gonna wrap up the stream for today, because otherwise we'll be here forever. So, thank you for tuning in. As always, it's much appreciated. I hope you have a grand rest of your day, night, whatever it happens to be for you. I might probably not do Subnautica again tomorrow, because we've done this 3 times in a row, and as much fun as I'm having with Subnautica, I should probably play other stuff. We'll figure it out, and you'll probably not like what you'll realize. Okay, it's concerning, to say the least. But again, future me's probably fine. Probably not, to be honest. I'm just scared. Anyway, as I said, gonna wrap up the stream here. So thanks for tuning in. See y'all tomorrow, as always. And yeah, bye bye.